Good morning. In this Canvas tutorial, I'm going to show you the basics of navigating throughout Canvas and kind of discuss your upcoming assignments. After logging into Canvas, you'll see your dashboard, which you'll find over here. So let's first talk about these tools over here. First one here being your dashboard. In this area of your dashboard, you'll be able to see all the classes that you're associated with. Within Canvas, we'll be treating classes as same as groups as we did within Schoology. So we'll have like the Montverde Academy, the Parents Association group, and you'll be able to freely join them if you desire. You can move these around. Just drag them back and forth so you can get a little bit of custom navigation there. You have your courses, and you have your calendar, which will show all upcoming assignments and events that you place within that. You can also distinguish the different colors for the different calendars, so you can actually visually see what different assignments exist and different events for different parts of the courses. Next is your inbox. It's the same thing as for Schoology. You'll be able to send and receive information or from messages from your students. And finally, you have Comments, Canvas Comments, which is an amazing resource that we'll discuss in later assignments. Going back to the dashboard, you can see my different classes here. I'm going to go ahead and click on our training. On the side panel here, you'll see all the different fields or tabs within the Canvas class. If you see one that is darker, like the announcements and assignments, this is a field that you'll actually be able to see for your students will actually be able to see. If it's grayed out like this, your students won't be able to see it. Either there's nothing published within there or you've locked it out. The different tabs are rather self-explanatory. Announcements, assignments, discussion, grades, people, pages we'll get into, files, your syllabus. We'll get into the most of these, but there is a lot of advanced training opportunities that we'll discuss. Let's go into the settings, or actually let's go over to the side here. On the side, you'll notice that we have several more options. Let's first talk about this idea of published versus unpublished. If a course is published, that means any student within it can see it. If it's unpublished, it's just the opposite. And you do the same sort of thing within assignments. You'll be able to unpublish them or publish them very, very quickly. Importing the comments, we'll get to a later page. We'll talk about choosing your home page, which is already done for you. Viewing your course stream. Again, we'll talk more about that here a little bit later. And your new announcements, your student view, which is a great feature that we have now, that you can use this to see as a student would see the page. We're going to go ahead and click on that now. Now you can see here those grayed out tabs are missing, and this is exactly what a student will see. You see all the upcoming assignments. You'll see exactly what a student would see, so it makes it a lot more effective for you to kind of plan out your class. And then to get out of that, you just go to Leave Student View. And finally, View Course Analytics. We'll get to that a little bit later, but that's a great feature as well. Let's go over Settings now. And we have all the different settings. You can freely change the image you have right here by clicking on those dots to really customize it. Go ahead and keep the names and the course codes. Please keep all these the same. They might be locked out because of privileges, but keep these all the same. Definitely keep the SIS the same if you're able to change it. Please don't mess with any of these kind of things. And blueprint courses we won't need to have to mess with. Really, all this basic kind of stuff here is pretty self-explanatory. The start and ends is not really a concern because we use terms, but all this other information is basically very self-explanatory, and really you won't have to change anything in here. But you can look at the different, on the right-hand side, you can see some other things like sharing the comments. We'll get into course statistics. Again, feel free to play with this. Obviously, probably not want to delete the course. You won't be able to do that if you're a student within the course. But a lot of these things you really won't have to mess with, but that's where they were. Something that you do want to notice is the tabs at the top. Different sections, navigation. We'll talk about this right now. Basically, this is where you can customize the bar on this side for your students. You can move them up and down. You can also disable them. By disabling, students won't be able to see it. So if you know that you'll never be using anything within, let's say, outcomes, you can disable it. And that way it won't show up for the students. If you're not going to do anything with collaboration, you can disable it. And then make sure to hit save. So you can really customize your class a great deal here. Overall, that is the basics of navigating throughout your Canvas course. The next assignments that you'll be doing will teach you how to submit your screenshots to prove that you completed your assignments, and basically walk you through all the essentials of understanding how Canvas works. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing all your great progress.